Welcome back to WASHOE Nevada for episode 10 with me, MrSealyp. I've got work to do. I need to clear some of this stuff out of the yard, or let's at least move some of it out of the way so we can begin our prep ready for our new shelter. Just move that to one side. I have taken the liberty of using the mowers, and I have mowed field 10. That was ready to go. That's mowed and windrowed, so that needs collecting, and that's going to go into the bunker silo. That's going to be the job we'll be doing while demolition and construction of our new shelter takes place. That's the plan. I need a tractor, don't I? I'm missing one. Where's... Deutz phone. Where have I left the Deutz phone? Sprayers all to one side. It's a fertilizer. Oh no, hang on. I took on the fertilising job, didn't I? Where did I? Oh, I put it somewhere. It's going to be somewhere, right? It doesn't matter. Let's move this first. I'll worry about that in a minute. Get the harvester out of the way. I'm going to push this to one side because I do want to get a new trailer. I did say that. Something a little bit bigger. So I'll just put that over here for the time being. Fantastic. Move the harvester and then work can begin. So I probably need a bigger trailer because I'm going to be collecting that silage. I don't want to be fiddling around backwards and forwards with a 23,000 litre trailer. Fantastic, right. That's cleared that. That should be right for those to be removed, that to be removed, and we'll look at options. I need to find this Deutz. Where did I take it? Oh, I might have taken it to go and get fertiliser. Oh, this is terrible. It's got to be somewhere. There it is. How is it over there? Never mind. Let's get this sorted. Okay, well that's topping up our second bag of fertiliser, which has brought our money down a little bit, but we'll gain that back from doing the contract. Let's get that to field 2 and get that rock and rolling, and then oh yeah, trailer. Oh. Now I'm looking at another fertiliser option. Oh, that's something I meant to mention. Overnight, and I know it's 11:04 now, I completely forgot, the hook lift truck that was over at the quarry was repossessed. They only ever had it on a lease, and it got taken back. Now we have got tractors and we've got a truck. I'm thinking about getting a hook lift trailer, so like an IT runner trailer, so I can use the skip that was on the back of it, because that's still there and that's got lime in it. So I think I might do that. Hang on, let me just check. Just for my own peace of mind. It is filled too, isn't it? Let's make sure that's pretty much at the right width. Maybe over slightly, but that's not too much of a problem. Okay, can let the worker get on with that. Yeah, so we will get an IT runner at some point. Now, thanks to Bear and Papa, who messaged me the other day, who had worked out, and something would never have crossed my mind in a million years. This was under, let me think, might be manure. Was it manure spreaders? Was it the straw blitz? Oh, it's for liming, not fertilising. But anyway, yeah, the Stroutman Straw Blitz PS2201. If you look down the bottom there, it's an IT runner back, 19,600 litres. It does muck spreading, but it also does lime. I don't think any of the others do that. No, I never noticed when I did the review, because I missed that. It wasn't in the IT runner pack because it's something separate. And he mentioned that to me. Now, he looked online at the Stroutman website, and a lot of their manure spreaders do lime spreading as well. So I might get one of those for doing our lime. That's not going to help with the fertilising situation necessarily, but then hopefully we're going to upgrade to a bigger sprayer at some point as well. But I just thought I'd mention that. That does lime. I thought it was fertiliser as well, but I have made a mistake. Right, trailers, while we're in here. That's what we've got at the moment, 21,000 litre. I need to go bigger. Joskin Drakkar, 47,000. Could do. I think I might go with that. It's another step up, isn't it? That's 45, 56, 40. Oh yeah, might as well. Does everything I need it to. Does all forage crops as well. Options, trailables or Michelins. I think we'll just leave it at that. Standards or wides. Yeah, we'll go wides. Why not? Right, let's buy that. Our money is low. Right, okay. Let's go and get on with this work, shall we? Right, sold buildings. We're back up to 40,000. They've taken out the lights, they've taken out the shelter. That's the first step. I need to go and grab our trailer. And what I will do, actually, why did I do it with... I already had the trailer hooked up, didn't I? Stop there. Let's grab this one. Take that back, we'll get the money for the trailer as well. That'll go back into the bank too. What I'm thinking of doing, actually, you know what, I'm going to do it now. What's the right menu? Garage. I'm going to get rid of the horse paddock because I'm not going to get horses, and if I do at some point I might get a different one. I might do it somewhere else. We've got our sheep, we've got our cows, I'm leaving those where they are, but the horse paddock, get rid of it. Don't need it at the moment. What it does also mean though, if I go onto this menu here, our fields up here, the sheep paddock is there, the cow pasture's there. It does mean I can, if I want to, extend this field down even further now, make it bigger, which I think I probably will do at some point. Not in this episode, and maybe not even on screen, I don't know. So let's go and grab our new trailer. Make a start on getting that grass out. We'll get that into the bunker silo, so we are going to be producing silage. That was the next step towards our cows. So, take that one and sell it. Oh, I do need to collect that cultivator so well at some point, don't I? It's been sitting there, I haven't done anything with it. We'll see when we get a first cultivating job. Some of the fields are quite big, so might repair it, sell it for 22,000. Nice. Apologise for that bang, and if you can hear that in the background, I'm hoping the new mic doesn't pick all that up as badly. But our next door but one neighbours have just bought a house, and they are completely renovating. And when I say renovating, they have gutted the place. They've taken the roof off, they're building a loft conversion, they're doing the garden, everything. I mean, absolutely everything. They've had a crew of guys there for the last few days, and we've had Kango hammers, we've had banging, crashing, we had, I said last week, I think it was, they were cutting down the trees in the garden, they were wood chipping, every type of noise you can imagine. So yeah, hoping you won't pick up too much of it, but we'll see. Right, that's a bit better, that's more like it size-wise, isn't it? Now I can't collect using the why do I keep forgetting the name of it? It's the green thing, isn't it? It'll come to me in a minute. I'm sure it will. It's the aliens. They came at night and sucked up my brains. That's it, that sounds more like zombies than aliens, but what I will do though, I think, is let's put, actually leave the side up. Okay. That's very strange. Does that side? That one. Why is that not moving? Why is that not moving? That's weird. Normally that front flap moves. Why can I not get that to move? Just doing that. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do all along. Right. I wanted to swap tractor. Milling machine. It's the milling machine, isn't it? The grain something? It was a grain anything. Milling machine. End up opening the tractor door at the same time. Good job. Front, open it up, pipe out, let's go. So at some point when we're doing these trips backwards and forwards to the bunk silo, we should see some changes in the yard, hopefully. And I would imagine at some point, contract on field 2, the fertiliser spreader is going to run out of fertiliser, so we'll have to nip back and grab what's left. I'm hoping it will do most of it. Should do. Now what I did do, I cut the grass, windrowing at the same time using those mowers, then I fertilised it straight away. So that's straight back to maximum fertilised state, so as that grows it's not going to be a problem. Turn that on, chop that down. You've seen me do this before, so this is nothing new. But I should be able to hold a lot more, which is always good. And once the grass has grown in our new field, field 16 just over there, we'll do exactly the same there. And at some point in this process, our field should be ready to harvest too, so we'll get on that as well. So once our silage is on the way, then we can start looking at getting everything else we need for making total mix ration for the cows. I'm going to need straw for bedding. There we go. Fantastic, right, I'll see you in a minute. Once I'm over there, maybe a couple of unloads in. We'll see how much we end up with. I'm going to need a fair bit of this, especially if I'm going to increase my cows by a lot. Okay. Okay, that's load 2 delivered. There was obviously that little bit in there already when I did that test a couple of episodes back, where I was seeing whether it would be cheaper to buy the grass, which actually wasn't. It's going to need compacting, obviously there's going to need a lot of work doing on it. I was hoping not to have too much at this end because I don't like it all squeezing out at the end of the silo, which it's going to a little bit, but I'll have to just tie that up with the skid steer. Right, back for the next load. Still no sign of the shelter though, and I think we're going to be on the last legs of the fertilising contract on field 2. It was up to about 70% complete, but it was down to less than 1,000 litres left in it, so it's going to be, if it hasn't already popped up, let's have a quick look. Active 94% complete. I have to go and check on the vehicle in a minute. Right, next load. It ran out. We're at 94% and it's run out. Gosh, should be able to just grab what's left in that bag. It should be enough. I don't know how to say that. We're already, what, 6,000 into 2 bags of fertiliser. The contract pays out 28,000. So we're going to get 20 grand of that. Had a bit of a seed mishap in the last episode when I was using the Vaderstadt Seed Hawk. We had a bit of a spillage. I'm not still can't work out quite how that happened, but should be enough, shouldn't it? I was just thinking about the whole making TMR thing, which I do want to do. I want to do it properly. I want to make TMR. You can buy it, obviously, from the Buy Anything silos. You can buy whatever you want, which actually works out way cheaper to do. But then you do reach that point. It's like, well, what's the point? What are you playing for? You know, you need a reason to be doing what you're doing, other than just making money. There's the gameplay. There's the using the vehicles. There's the, you know, all the game physics of how things work. And if you're just going to go and buy the TMR, where's the challenge of doing cattle or cows? Or, you know. Again, with seasons on the way, which should be it'll be yesterday now. That would have come out, wouldn't it? For PC, that will make a huge difference. I don't know how much of it's going to be customisable in what can you turn on and off. I don't think you can. I think it's going to be seasons on, all of this changes. There's not going to be any kind of in between, I don't think. Could be wrong. If I'm wrong, that would be nice. Because I think people are very daunted if they've never done it before. It's a lot to take on in one go. Even if you played seasons on 17, it's a massive change. How are we looking on this contract? 98% complete, nearly there. Will be complete in moments. Mere moments. Claim that money back. There we go. Contract complete. I have my own equipment, so I don't got to worry about that. So let's complete on that. Let's collect 28 grand. Thank you very much. Fertilising on field 3, 41 grand. Yeah, I'm having some of that. Even if I have to buy 3 lots of fertiliser, doesn't matter. Accept contract. That's just through here. I might as well use what's in the tank here first while I'm here. Here, while I'm here. Oh, that'd be a nice payout. Result. And go. Okay, I'm juggling a few jobs today. Right. All nice little earners though. This is going to use quite a bit more, isn't it? Quite a bit. I really need to get back to my silaging. Okay, load number 3. Shelters in. I've gone for the easy shed. That was what was already kind of here on the map anyway, so I thought I'd stick with what was already there. What I am going to do here though, when I unload, like so, hit the cruise control, and it will gradually go through. It saves mucking around having to try and do it yourself and trying to maintain an average speed or anything like that. Hopefully if I've got this right, it shouldn't come out the other end. There we go. Cruise control off. Job done. Right, so the beauty with this now is having the double wide as opposed to this one. What I can do is I can run my long header trailer and the tanker there and there, and then still in from the side there have my vehicles in that way. That's the plan. So we'll get stuff put in a minute. Let's go and finish off that. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to have to go back and check on my fertilising, aren't I? Because it's going to need more fertilisers to get field 3 done. Haven't got much grass left. Whatever comes now, it's going to be less than 47,000 litres, but that'll be what I've got. Actually, I'm glad I kept that coulter plough because I can go up and I could extend my field. Is it 11A, 11B, 11B? I don't know. Whatever I decided it was going to be. One of those. You know, I've just decided driving back with this. Let's get the Braydale. Let's get the Braydale K105. And I've used it on other Let's Plays, but I've said this before. You will find as you go through your Let's Plays, unless a new piece of machinery, a game changer, if something comes out that you suddenly think, this is it, I'm using this all the time, there are going to be certain bits of equipment that you fall back on. You'll fall back on because they work well, because they're efficient, they do the job. Let's repair that. Sell that for 17, and then if we go around to the front, I know I don't actually have to need to go around the front, but and let's get the Braydale fertiliser technology. I'm going to get the smaller of the two. It's only 39 grand, and we just got some back already anyway. We'll get that. Mind you, that said, I'm going to go for a large extension. We'll set up, have it on narrow for the time being. Spreading discs, 6 metre unit, 48,200. Yeah. I'm doing it. What we'll also do over here, let's get a couple more big bags of fertiliser. 1, 2, maybe 3. Doesn't it, does it? Cool. So we're either increasing the size of our equipment or the quality of equipment, which in essence is the point, isn't it? Gradually building up from what you had to having more or better stuff. which will mean doing these larger fields I won't have to keep going backwards and forwards. I'll pause it there from that side a minute. I do like these, the braid owls, they're an absolute godsend, especially with the 6 metre spreaders in the back. Just brilliant. Well, anyway, so this will I'll fill up, I'll go over to the field, carry on with contract on field 3, and then I should have the last little bit of silage to go into the bunker. All of a sudden wanting to fill up. There we go. Okay. Right, last load is in. Let's see how much we've actually got in the silo. What are we up to? 181,412. Compacted 44%, so it's going to need a bit of compacting. And I'm going to wait until the other field's ready. We'll do the same on that. We'll get that in here as well. That way we're going to be looking at, what are we going to be looking at? 350, 400,000 litres hopefully in here. Maybe a little bit more. So that will need a bit of compacting. Let's turn that off. Whoop. Slam my face straight into that. So what I'm going to do is, let's grab that first of all. Put that away. For the time being. I bet your life as soon as I put all this away my fields will be ready to harvest, just to annoy me. That would be about right. What else? Sprayer. Let's put that away. Wow, 63 litres in that front tank. That's a lot. Anything in the back one? Oh, tiny bit. It's weird how I've ended up with strange amounts like that. I'm seriously considering getting the other gooseneck trailer as well. The loading one rather than the transport one for doing jobs, although it was suggested to me, again, was it Bear and Pepper? I know a couple of people suggested this one. I think it might have been Bear and Pepper. Oh, actually, I can do then. Let's overload. Right, so that's taking out the front tank and put it into the back one. Let's drop that down, drop that off. Fantastic. Yeah, to get the... I don't know if I got installed. If I got it installed, I think I have. Let's have a look. Under low loaders. Yeah, the Flegel 4-axle low body. Because that's really long. Has got straps, which means I can put the skid steer onto it as well as anything you've got to transport. Plus it's got that connection the connection for like a normal tractor hookup, a trailer hookup rather than a semi hookup. It's big, but actually that would be perfect for what we need to do and any transporting jobs that come along as well. So I think that may well be an option. We may purchase that at some point. I don't think that we've got at the moment. Are there any transport jobs? I don't think so. Quite a few fertilising and cultivating jobs. We're in that. Yeah, transporting for 4,000, harvesting. Yeah, so no, not another big one at the moment. Anyway, so what was I going to do? Trailer. Header trailer. that about there. Then we'll go and get the truck, put that under as well. There we go, that's another job done. That's what I was intending to do. I might put some spotlights in, or I suppose I could put another couple of those in. I had to move them because they were right in the middle here. It was causing a collision. It wouldn't let me place particularly well. Plus that would have meant they weren't in the centre, so I could now put a couple directly in the middle. Maybe, I don't know. Again, something to look at. It's all part of that process of adjusting things. I do like me a drive-through shelter. Cool, right, so now I need to grab something to compact that with. Don't know whether to get a compactor, a leveller, or whether to just do it with the vehicle, just go backwards and forwards. That's got narrows on the moment, but if I put those massive flotation tyres on that, that might work. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do a little bit of repair on that. Customise. We want wheel set up. Them bad boys. Yeah, might as well. Let's do that. Put those on for the time being. We want to swap back, can't we? It'll work for what I need to do now. It should do. Fingers crossed. See what I will do as well. I think let's lift the front up. I know it's faster with a leveller and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes I can't be bothered to go over and get one and bring it back. I might as well just go backwards and forwards with the tractor for a bit. Get that peak out of the way there. So I don't really want to go too far this end because it will squeeze it out at the end of the silo. I'll just have to come along and tidy it up. But well, we have made a start on our silage production, that's the main thing. Prepping for silage. That's what we're doing. Cool. Keep going. Let's put that bit down if we can. That pump there. Okie dokie. Let's get a bit of a bird's eye view of that. How are we looking? Compacted 67%. Right, so I shall continue doing this. We'll go and check on our contract over on field 3. My intention for this episode was to get the silage or the grass off of field 10 into here and compacted, which is what we're doing. Was also to sort out the shelter situation in the yard, which we've done that. Do the contract, which I'd forgotten I had, but then we've started another one as well, so that's a bonus. Wasn't expecting to do that. We've got rid of the horse paddock. Well, I suppose I could, oh yeah, I could take the cultivator up, the culti plough, and start prepping to expand that field. I can't actually touch what's there already because that's got a crop in it, but I could do the bit next to it, and then once the crop's out of it, just join them together. That'll be the next step, I think. Cool. Contract on field 3 is complete. I took over the coulter plough up to the field 11B and started ploughing that out. I've just been talking to Jim. Always an absolute pleasure talking to Jim. And the textures here, these rocky textures, are the cliff textures, I think was what he was saying. The cliff textures. And on field 16 the other day when I was ploughing it out, and I said I can't go any further because of the rocks. Actually, apparently, you can. If you go over those with the plough, you can plough them out. So I'm going to have to give that a go as well. Where am I heading to? Back to the farm with our new toy. But also, what I can do, let's complete the contract on here. 41 grand. Collect. Awesome. There are a few cultivating jobs. I'm just thinking field 7. There's another fertilising job there on field 6. Where's field 6? I'm just thinking if I can pick up odds and ends here and there. Is field 6 a big field? I can't even find it. Where's field 6? I've just gone past it. Oh no, we'll do that. Might as well while we're here. Field 6 fertilising. Except, yeah, I'll get that going. That's this field here, isn't it? Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, so we'll get this back. And I think, yeah, all the jobs I intended to do in this episode I've done. Which is exactly where it needs to be. 1,705 litres left. Back up to 106. We started the episode on 90 something thousand, didn't we? Bearing in mind we bought a new trailer, we bought this. We bought the new barn or shelter. And to still end up on the episode up, that's fantastic. That's exactly where we need to be. Well, let's crack on with that. See how much that gets done. So anyway, yeah, we have come to the end of this episode. Next episode, I'm going to extend that field out. Hopefully there'll be some harvesting to do. I might just skip forward a little bit. I'm going to go and check out over field 16 with that coulter plough and see if I can plough those rocks out. Because if I can extend that field even more as well, the more that I can extend all of these, the better it's going to be. Because in essence, all the extensions I've done mean I haven't had to buy another field yet. I'm going to. Obviously I'm going to buy more fields, but at the moment there hasn't been a necessity to. So yeah, fantastic. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.